I hope everyone's doing good. I want to walk you through another one of my awesome clients' transformations. His name is Janaka. So I'll walk you through how we get from here um, to this and to this. I'll walk you, as per usual, I'll walk you through the training methods, nutrition strategies, and everything. Um, for those who don't know me, my name is Kayan Pereira. I'm a PICP strength coach and a sports nutrition specialist. I have coached over 1,200 Sri Lankan expats over the past 10 years to lose body fat, build lean muscles, and improve their health. Cool. So Janaka's starting weight is 114 kilos. He had a doctor visit. Doctors found he had borderline diabetic, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure. Then doctors recommended him start exercising, pay attention to his nutrition, and lose some weight so he can improve his health conditions. Now, um, prior to, oh, you don't get to 104, like 100 plus kilos overnight. It's just accumulation of unhealthy habits over time. So he had some unhealthy habits over time, as you can see here. I blurred out because you're not allowed to see show them in with the contents. So he had 3 kids. So he's when you have 3 kids, you are obviously busy, and he had a pretty busy job as well. So you can, yeah, his time restricted to do a lot of things, so he just let that slide, and has ended up gaining a bit too much weight over time, right? Right. So let's go into the training programs, then I'll discuss the nutrition later on. Right. So the Janaka, he has played a lot of sports in the school days, and he had done some weightlifting as well. He hasn't focused much onto the nutrition part. Uh, yeah, he wasn't a complete beginner to the exercise or the gym. Right. So I started with 12, 8, 10, 6, 6, 15 training method. So um, the idea here, set by set, you will reduce the reps and increase the weight. So set 1, 12 reps, then you reduce on the second set, you reduce the reps, or 10 reps, and increase the weight. Third set, 8 reps, increase the weight again. Fourth set, 6 reps, so increase the weight again. And on the last set, you will have to reduce the weight and do 15 reps. So that's the idea of that. Program 2, 8 by 8. This is a old school training method from the 80s. But it's a great training method. You generally do this with short rest periods. I like to use 45 seconds between sets here, but you can actually use anywhere between 30 to 60 seconds, even up to 90 seconds if you really want that little bit of extra rest. I generally like the 45-second range for this specific training method. For most, in general, I like 2 to 3 minutes rest between sets for most training methods, but this is just designed for short rest periods. It's like a very specific training method. Now, program 3, we did 5, 10, 20. So there are a few different ways you can do this. There are a few ways we can do this specific training program. We can either do this rep range for one exercise. For example, let's say incline bench press. You can, first set you can do 5 reps. Second set you will have to reduce the weight and do 10 reps, and on the third set you will have to reduce uh, the weight again and do 20 reps. Or we can do this for 3 different exercises for the same body part. For example, we can do flat bench press 5 reps. Next exercise we can do inclined bench press 10 reps. Third exercise we can do like flies for 20 reps. Yeah, there are a few different ways you can do it. With Janaka, we used one exercise because he worked out at a commercial gym at a busy time. Yeah, it's not going to be practical to use three equipment um, in a busy time at a commercial gym. So that's uh, just because of the practicality of it. Program 4, stage system, very straightforward stage descending system, 4 sets, 9977. Program 5, 8, 8, 16, very similar to program 3. We can also do this for one exercise, also for three different exercises. Now program 6, this is not a training program I use very often. Now it's a good program. The reason why I don't use it very often, because for most people it's a bit too much. It's a lot of training volume. When I use it, I make sure I monitor my clients' recovery very closely, and we might have to do deloads more often than compared to other programs, because it, it's a it's it's a lot of training volume. That's fine. Cool. All right. So the nutrition, we did not do anything fancy with Janaka. For Janaka, what he wanted is develop good long-term habits. For most people, that what that's what needed. Yeah. So for Janaka, we started focusing on eating 3 to 4 regular meals with 200 to 300 grams of vegetables with most meals, so at least 3 meals a day. Um, then drinking 3 to 4 liters of water per day, minimizing alcohol. So I did not ask him to cut it out completely. I asked him to reduce it to a um, as less as possible, to minimum one to maximum, sorry, not minimum, maximum 1 to 2 drinks per week. But he completely stopped. So you can see he wanted a change and he was very committed. It does not matter how good of a coach I am, unless they are committed, they will not get this kind of results. Yeah, it's just plain and straightforward. So we maintained 10 to 25% calorie deficit throughout the course, and time to time we did repeats and diet breaks when needed, generally between 6 to 8 week periods. Right, so activity level, again, another very crucial thing when you look at long-term results that you are able to maintain, uh, getting results that you can maintain long term. You need to have a moderate activity level. I asked for 10 to 12 thousand steps per day, but he did generally 14,000 steps a day. So you can tell he is committed, and one of my favorite things about him, he always do more than I ask of him. So fantastic. Cool. So um, over time, he got really great results. He ended up competing as well, and a photographer asked him to come and do a photo shoot, and that's the results of the photo shoot. Yeah, he was around 75 kilos. Yeah, cool. So it's not just about weight loss. All, like, when he get to that 75 kg range, all this was reversed when he did another follow-up check, and he had more energy to do normal day-to-day stuff. He was doing better at job. He had more energy to play with kids. So that's what it's all about. Cool. Hope that helped. I'll see you guys in another video.